He said this was especially concerning considering it would make high-risk elderly Americans more susceptible to contracting the virus.
Vaccine hesitancy comes in numerous different flavors, I will say. Some people really just need it to be convenient. Some people need to have permission to take the time to get the vaccine or enough leeway. Numerous different flavors, I will say. Some people really just need it to be convenient. Some people need to have permission to take the time to get the vaccine or enough leeway to be able to take the Some people really just need it to be convenient. Some people need to have permission to take the time to get the vaccine or enough leeway to be able to take the day off if they're feeling unwell the next day. Some of it is they just kind of want to see how it's going to go. Some of it is education and what is it that what is it that they're hesitant about? What is the science that they need to understand? And we need to bring that science to them by their trusted people.
With the vaccine. Shalom Akim. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And this lesson is going to go into these two articles I found. All right, one being that this devil is going to increase the payments. All right, it's known as a, well, we're going to read it. You know, they're going to increase the payments of, you know, for middle class and low income families, I guess, in, you know, combat of this, this COVID-19. All right. And that's supposed to happen in July. And another thing, you know, as I was thinking about doing this video, in which, as I was thinking about doing this lesson, Salakia, in which even in this video they said, you know, amongst those who have taken the vaccinations already, it was of the white, you know, white Americans, all right, which we know, which they're really Edomites. But those that were hesitant, they said were the lower class, all right, the minorities, the blacks, the Hispanics, the Asians, okay? So my thing is, going into what this lady was saying, is that I believe they'll try to use that, you know, they'll try to dangle the carrot in front of Jake's face, all right, as the lady was just saying, you know, hey, they just need a little push. All right. Some, you know, for some they may just need to get taught. For some they just need a little push. You know. So I believe that to be a tactic that this devil is going to use. All right, because Jake is already money hungry, because they don't have any of it. All right. So what more to get somebody out of their what more to get somebody out of their hatred for you? You know, like if a kid is mad at you, what you do? You give him some candy. All right, you might give him a toy, and then you're their best friend. All right, and that's these people's mindset. You know, they see this devil for what he is now, but let them gifts start rolling, and he's all right. All right, look, they already had songs going into getting a stimulus check, which is only a $600 check. So how much more a $3,600 check? Okay. Now, the article I was referring to is, yeah, this one. So this article reads, biggest winners for Biden's stimulus. Middle class family of 4 will qualify for $12,800 over next 15 months. While markets wait to see what the final size and scope of the proposed $1.9 trillion Biden stimulus will be, what we know currently about the key support components is the following. Economic impact payments of $1,400 per person plus an additional $1,400 per dependent, phasing out starting at $75,000 for single, $112,000 for head of household, and $150,000 for married. Fully phased out at $100,000 for single, $150,000 for head of household, and $200,000 for married. Temporary enhanced child tax credit, fully refundable, $3,600 per child age under 6 and $3,000 per child age 6 through 17, with gradual phase out of $50 for each 1,000 over the threshold of 75,000 for single, 112,000 for head of household. Credits are paid out monthly in even increments starting July 2021 through June 2022. Now, you know, who want to pass that up? You know, you making $12,000 a month, bro. You know, who would want to pass that up? Hey, a lot of people I spoke with, which it makes sense. Why would you want to, even during this pandemic, when they were able to go back to work, they were hesitant about that because they was making more sitting at home. You know, but as beloved brother in the camp, he said, which is according to scriptures in Proverbs 14, beware of Satan. All right, or Satan comes in the form of comfort. Satan comes in the form of gifts. All right, so keeping that in mind, that all this will happen in July 2021, I seen another article. All right, which goes into which says Biden strikes deal for 200 million more vaccines, but countries still won't get jabs by end of summer. Now, when you go into the when you go into let's read into it. It says President Biden was expected to announce Thursday afternoon his administration has secured new deals for a further 200 million doses of CV vaccines. The president is scheduled to tour the National Institute of Health on Thursday afternoon and deliver remarks to staff there. He had indicated last month his administration was seeking another 200 million doses of the two vaccines authorized for emergency use in the United States to be available this summer. 100 million from Pfizer and German company BioNTech, and 100 million from Moderna. All right, and this was supposed to happen. They were supposed to have all these vaccines, all right, by the end of July. Okay, but now they're saying it's for emergency use. So my thing is, what's the emergency? You know. So just thinking about it and speculating. That's just something to look forward to. You know, as far as the next phase coming. Okay, which there could be emergency to where many people now they all of a sudden want to take the vaccine just to get that bread. You know, who knows? We'll see. Or it could be a flip side to where um this CV thing ramps up. You know, but I would think would be the first. Because this devil wants to sit in the seat of the children of. He wants to sit in the seat. He wants to sit in the temple of the Most High. What's the temple of the Most High is Israel. Okay, so what better way to get people to take the jab is by offering them money. Which like I just read, it may not be July. But best believe it could be, September. Or August, end of August, September. Nevertheless, the scriptures tell us to never trust our enemy. All right? And the scriptures tell us how the enemy will move. As a matter of fact, that's a tactic written of in the scriptures where it says Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. All right? What happened in 2020? A lot of death, a lot of, you know, cops shooting Jake, getting away with it. Black Lives Matter protests. Next year you telling me now you care about me? You want me to take a vaccine that, you know, for a pandemic that's only been out for what, a year? If not even, what, 8 months? Now you got a vaccine for it, you know? And that's actually one of the reasons the lady said, she was saying that people don't want to take it because they fear for their safety, which makes sense. So it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. Okay? A lot of people are against this place. All right? They had Trump, which was an open, a lot of people hated Trump because he was an open racist, you know? So it made a lot of the lower class, the middle class, your so-called blacks and Hispanics mad. Okay? He called, a lot of Hispanic countries, shithole countries. He made it a lot harder for them to come over here. He spent money that they really don't have on building a wall. So it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So those that were on the bottom, they were starting to wake up. They're starting to wake up to the bullshit to an extent. And a gift destroyeth the heart. All right? So when you're mad at somebody, well, the scriptures actually said in verse 3, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. So when you're mad at somebody for what they did to you, now you're not as eager to embrace them. Now the things that they do, you looking into like, well, why do he do that? What's that about? Checking his mannerism. But the gift destroyeth the heart. All right? The scripture say a gift blindeth the eyes of the wise so that they cannot reprove. Okay? And we know, according to the scriptures, that there will be those that do consent. As a matter of fact, it says right here, 2 Ezra 16:69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and reproach and trodden under foot. All right? So there will be some that do consent. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Okay? And those that do consent, all right, which even to this day, they get on those that don't wear masks, they feel like you the issue. Meanwhile, if you got the mask on, why does it matter if I don't? You're being safe, but that's to come. And yeah, man, it's just some just meditating on through the spirit, nothing, nothing crazy. Yeah, so trying to think, that's pretty much all I had with that. Shalom to the elect.